blessed Wednesday morning to one and all. Good morning to those of you who are listening to Classic Radio. Good Wednesday morning to you. Those of you viewing GBN TV, also blessed Wednesday morning. It's December the 24th. It's Christmas Eve day. Yeah, good morning. Christmas Eve and I'm on the JOB. Imagine that, right? Anyway, good morning once again to those of you out there via our social media platforms, whether it's a Facebook page, YouTube channels. Good morning to you. Suddenly, I certainly hope that you're having an awesome day thus far, and you're ready for the big day tomorrow, Christmas Day. So let me take your time out. For some reason I'm not here tomorrow to wish you a Merry Christmas, let me take your time out to say it in advance. Merry Christmas to all who take the time out on a daily basis, Monday to Friday, to listen to, of course, the To The Point program. Certainly do appreciate you taking the time out to do so. And thank you once again. Hopefully we could do this all the way in 2026 also. Good morning. Hey, this morning, folks, we drew for an open line edition this morning of To The Point. Have no guests popping in this morning. So we're going to have an open line edition, folks. 435-2041, 435-2041. That's the number. Double the option of calling in via the WhatsApp or the direct line, 435-2041. You probably want to express some views and concerns if you do have any, or you just decided, I'm going to send some love and greetings to a friend or family member, or just general, you just want to say, or best wishes to someone over there, or just best wishes to in general, you can have the opportunity to do that this morning. So 435-2041, the lines are now open. I think all is in place to take your calls. Those of you driving around on the nation roads, well, it was not bad this morning for some reason or the other. Getting to work was a bit of a breeze this morning in comparison to other mornings. It was a bit of a breeze for me. I got here, in like a normal time. Took me like 5 minutes. Or it could have been less also to get you. So it was not too bad for traffic conditions this morning. I'm not sure for the tongue of St. George and the outer parishes, the Grand Dance area especially, but if you're stuck in traffic and you're listening to Classic Radio, good morning to you. Suddenly hope that you will be able to get through the whatever tasks before you this morning with ease. All right, let's take our first caller. Caller live. Good morning. Welcome.
Good morning. How is everything?
I'm doing great, man. How are you this morning?
I'm calling from Paradise.
As usual.
I'm put you in good health and good strength,
That's good. That's good.
Let's call the whole nation, Green and Peter Matnick. All the best for 2026. And let's change our ways in the year coming towards politics in Grenada. Let's build Grenada. Grenada to build Grenada. Grenada to build Grenada. Not far to build Grenada for you. We have to stop this petty thing we do for the past years gone by. They will continue to build. But the younger ones to come tomorrow, who coming tomorrow? We all are going just now. Them young ones come, let it believe for them. If you don't believe for them, know who will believe for them. Because the whole world will get upside right now, how America operating in the world, and how they get number two right now, and what they get against China and Russia, the world will be a kind of world now to come. It will be a kind of world. It will be. What we train to come. So let me do the best we could for 2025 and 26 coming up.
All right.
Every Grenadian in their hand to build Grenada. Not the politician alone. Politicians don't know much about building Grenada. Every Grenadian have a part to play to build the country. Everyone have ideas. Not the politicians don't know all they know how to build a country. Every Grenadian have a right and a part to take part in building the country. I watch China for the past days and things watching what's going on in China. China was a poor country, With a poor country in town, Mao's young time and thing was really poor, man. And then people strive, they work hard and they educate and they build a country today, and then they visit country in the world today, China. And America going all out to stop them. America going all out. Anyway, China put a foot in the wall, America going to stop them. They're in Venezuela right now, so they're going to stop them in Venezuela. They go in anywhere they go, but they can't stop China. China already helped the world to go forward. All American enemies is China and Russia friends.
All right, man. All right.
So let me stop the fighting, making nuclear bomb. Somebody make some warship right now. One warship costing $10 billion. To make one warship costing $10 billion. People in America hungry, homeless, suffering. When they are money spending on human being.
All right, man. All right. Well, I want to thank you. I want to thank you for expressing your views this morning. I certainly hope some of the contribution you have made this morning, folks will listen to it and make that change as you request. As you request that folks make that change about themselves. Enjoy your holidays to come. Enjoy your holidays to come, man.
You same to your family.
All right, man. Have a good one.
Yes.
All right. 435-2041. 435-2041. The lines are open. Of course, the opportunity for you to calling. Let's hear from you this morning. I hope we have a different tone in terms of our conversation the day just before Christmas Day. I still have a couple of hours within this day. Those of you who went out and did your shopping last night, you probably were down at the Foodland supermarket, and you were able to, those of the who came out triumphant in terms of you were able to win your grocery free and stuff like that. Certainly hope you're having a good day. Yeah. Those of you who are planning to take the young ones probably into the various towns today and take them shopping, good morning to you also. Probably when you get off work, or if it's turned out that today is not a day that you have to work. Yeah, somehow that day off just seems to have fallen into place nicely. Hope you make a great use of your day today. If you've been doing the chores at home today, decide, hey, I'm going to be doing the baking, baking of the cake, the bread. Probably you had that ham soaked off there for a couple of days now. You probably, hey, I'm going to throw it on the fire today because you want to get it ready for tomorrow, Christmas Day. 435-2041. 435. We do have another caller. Caller, live. Good morning. Welcome.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning to you, sir.
I hold the conversation this morning with Innocent, and they're talking about Venezuela and America. But some people say, oh, where will you get barrel from? You're getting barrel from America, and you're encouraging them to do other people in the wickedness. You can remember, when the Europeans went to America, they killed millions of Indians to take over there. And then you're telling me they're going back in South America to kill thousands of more Indians, and they were still satisfied with that. This is just as when we were going to slavery, you come to the Middle Passage, and when we did, they just throw us overboard. I think the same thing could happen to us. They could come back on us and do the same thing. I wish them all the best.
Thank you so much. 435-2041. We're moving down to approximately, is it just around 8 minutes after the 9 o'clock hour this morning? We have an open line edition for today here on To The Point. Your phone calls are certainly welcome. Let's hear from another caller. Caller, your life. Good morning and welcome.
Thank you, GT. Good morning to you. Season greetings to you and the GBN family.
And same to you in return.
All right. GT, I wish to extend the season greetings to all those who are under the sound of my voice. Enjoy the holiday. For those persons who are diabetic and so on, remember to take your medication. A lot of persons usually take the medication because they want to drink alcohol and they want to eat what they're not supposed to eat. But let's all remember our health, because after the season there is life. And for those of us who may feel that we need to spend everything that we have because it's Christmas, yes, I know your money is yours and you work hard for it. A little enjoyment is not bad. A little indulgence is not bad. But to overdo it to the extent where at the end of the month or the beginning of the new year, we have nothing and we have to wonder how to send the kids to school and stuff like that. So I just want to encourage everyone. Let us be smart about our spending and let us love each other as Grenadians. Let us do the Christmas as we have done in the past. We are a peaceful and loving people. So enjoy this season, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you also, and enjoy the next couple of days coming your way, the holidays, as you would say. Enjoy it to the maximum. Hope you have a good one. Nice advice there thrown out by the caller, advising folks, and she's right about that. Sometimes we get we have the tendency to want to overindulge in things, especially folks with medical conditions and so forth. You may say, hey, I think I want to eat some ham tomorrow morning. We're not saying you can't eat some ham, but not overdo it. Do not overdo it if you know you have medical conditions that does not permit you to overdo. Yep. A small portion may be okay, but do not overdo, because your health is also very, very important. 435-2041, 435-2041, and don't forget also, as the caller also mentioned, finance. You will need that extra finance after the holidays also. So pay attention in terms of how you spend. All right. If you can work with a budget, please do so. Yeah. I'm only doing $50 and that's it. All right. 435-2041. Don't forget the WhatsApp is also available for you to probably send a message, or you can call in via the WhatsApp. 435-2041. 14 minutes after the hour. It's to the point. And after today, we, of course, maybe our final edition for this week. Yeah, final edition for this week. But, of course, we will continue next week. Next week editions, most likely we'll be talking a whole lot of what's to come for 2026. 435-2041. That we do go to the phone line. Caller, you live. Good morning. Welcome.
Yes, a very pleasant good morning to you, Brother GT.
Good morning to you, sir. How are you doing this morning?
Well, I'm fine, thank you. Trusting God for everything that is right and proper.
I agree with you on that level. Yeah.
I trust he is, as a matter of fact. So this morning, I want to lift up Brother GT and the entire staff of GBN, asking God to render to them a happy and holy Christmas. Not just quote unquote Mary per se, because sometimes when we think of the word Mary, we do things that are contrary from what the standard of God is. And we do things to sometimes harm our own system, our own bodies, but happy and holy. So we think of Christ and the purpose for which Christmas is given. And we live according to the standard of God's word. That is what I wish you, Brother GT, and the entire staff of GBN and the entire country of Grenada, Carriacou, and Pitimastic. God bless you all. Have a fine day today.
Thank you, sir. And best wishes goes out to you also.
Thank you.
435-2041, 435-2041. We're moving down to just around, 14 minutes, I should say, still, after the hour of 9 o'clock this morning. We'll take a break shortly. But if the calls keep coming, we certainly will entertain it. 435-2041. We do have a call coming in via the WhatsApp. Let's entertain that call. WhatsApp caller, good morning, and how are you doing?
Good morning, GT. I'm doing great, and how are you doing today?
I'm doing good, feeling good. Everything that represents a good, I think it surrounds me this morning.
That's great to know. I did in fact take an introspective look sometime yesterday. A caller did call about the nutmeg bonus and the cocoa bonus that used to be paid on around the December time, and people used to have money then flowing. Mm-hmm. And I did, when I look back at it, I said, the company I did work for paid a bonus around December time because the year end was somewhere around September, October, thereabout. Can't remember quite clearly now. But they have also changed their year end to December, which means that they would not pay a profit sharing in December because of where the year end is. So yes. They would pay that profit sharing sometime in March.
Some companies now, April,
Yes, a lot of companies now pay those things in that period of the time to the front period of the year.
Yes.
Now, it would mean, therefore, that the economy would seem a little bit like if things are dried up. But it's not that it's dried up, because the monies are going to be coming to the people at that particular time. And when the money comes that time, people probably put it into better use than what they would have actually used if they got it around the December time. Because that time they would have actually gone and they would have, what should I say, blow it off on things that maybe they may regret afterwards. Mm-hmm. But because it comes that time, they can then take it and they can budget and say, well, I'm going to put it aside to put on something onto the house or buy a car, put it in the bank, or save it somewhere because it's not December, it's not Christmas, and that seemed to be one of the trends going forward. And I then say to myself, well, things may not look that bright, but it doesn't mean that the people of the country is not getting the monies that they normally used to get before. Now, I remember a time ago, they were speaking about the statutorization of the general hospital or the hospital services in Grenada. And I reached out to a friend of mine who holds a management position at Queen Elizabeth Hospital in Barbados. And only to find out that Queen Elizabeth Hospital is also statutorized. I was kind of like, wow, I did not know that. It means, therefore, then that hospitals that run at top brass levels in the Caribbean are statutorized hospitals. So it means, therefore, that putting Grenada's hospital as a statutory body may mean that it would run better for the people of Grenada. I was then, therefore, very pleased to see, well, I'm looking forward to seeing what would be the service coming out of it when it comes to a statutory body to ensure that the people get a better health care. Because that's what we want. We want people to get a better health care altogether and that their needs, their health needs are being taken care of. GT, I want to wish you and your family and the whole GBN family and the whole of Grenada happy holidays and a good season, and to remember the Christ in the season, and to love each other around this time because of what Christ did for us. Thanks again, GT.
Thank you, and enjoy your holidays to come, sir. All the best.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, folks, we drew for a break. Let's take it. When we come back, we continue with more of course, the calling segment this morning here on today's edition of To The Point. We will be right back. I promise you a short break. Stay with us.
From the first good morning to the last call of the day, wishing you a blessed and happy holiday from GBN.
Your stories are why we do what we do. Thank you for trusting us to uplift, inform, and entertain you throughout the year. From everyone at the GBN Newsroom, I am Shania McIntosh, wishing you a happy Christmas and a blessed New Year.
peace and love. We want some peace and love. We want some peace and love for the Christmas. We want some peace and love. We want some peace and love for the Christmas.
Welcome back to our listeners and viewers. It's to the point. It's Wednesday, December the 24th, Christmas Eve. Yes. And we do have an open line edition for today, which means you are invited to call in, share your views, share your concerns this morning. Or if you just want to share some love, certainly take the time out to do that also. We have a call online. Caller, your live. Good morning.
Good morning. Just one moment, please. Let me get away from the device. Well, I'm a person, I do not... Just a moment. I'm not getting it off.
So as we await the caller to lower their device in the background, and then we continue.
Yep,
you ready for me now?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, I am ready. Yes. Well, I don't celebrate Christmas. I don't wish people Merry Christmas because I don't really get involved in merriment. But I think the season is a good one. The spirit of the season is one that not only should we cherish, but the year round as well, of giving, of peace and love and everything else that's good. So I wish everyone a wonderful holiday season. I trust that people would be mindful of why the season exists, and they would do justice to it. On the matter of spending and impulse buying and other things like that, we trust that people would, discretion will prevail and folks would realize that that's not it. Tomorrow comes and goes, and at the end of the day you ask what happened. All that money went, and you still have to survive. I want to just say something a little bit about the whole matter of cost of living, because yesterday, I think it was, the opposition leader was speaking a lot about cost of living, and we hear a lot about inflation and so. And we hear that most of the inflation is imported, yes. But I would say, GT, as you would know, inflation is an inevitable thing. Prices go up. It's nothing new. It's a phenomenon. It's a common thing that happens all the time. And a lot of the inflation sometimes has to do with wage rate increases. Because as people get paid more, the cost to the companies increase, and the company has to charge more for its goods. So if you think, for instance, over the last 20 years, how has wages changed? We are talking about the cost of living going up, but most people have had their wages doubled probably in the last 20 years. So in some countries, for instance, they don't give very high wage rate increases, but they have what they call a cost of living subsidy. So to cover the increase in the cost of living. So this thing about saying about the cost of living high and people cannot survive, what we have to do is to help people, empower them to earn more. Negotiate that they paid well. Like one step was the increase in the minimum wage. Produce more. Waste less. But just they're crying as a broken record about things that are going up and the cost of living. Most of them are outside the control of the government. There are only so much the government can do in terms of fiscal measures. But the government also needs to raise funds to provide all the other services that we need. Healthcare, education, transportation, infrastructure. So there's just so much, only so much the government can do. So opposition politicians, they always make a lot of noise, but there's a limit to what we can do. We hear a lot about interventions like a freeze on gas prices. Well, gas prices, there's a cap on it of $15, I think about 6 years ago. It is only $13 still. So using this as a gauge to say that the government has not intervened. There's no need for the government to intervene. But the prices have been low. So sometimes we have to just be realistic accept inflation as a given. It's inevitable. It will happen. But we have to just try to improve our earning power so we can afford the things we need, not what we want, the things we need. And I hope that as people make the last minute shopping, they will be mindful of that and the fact that they have to live after Christmas. And moving forward, let's try to see how we can control our expenses by deciding what we buy, deciding how much more we can produce, and how much less we need to go to the supermarkets for. Have yourself a wonderful holiday to you.
Thank you, sir. Have a great day yourself.
Sure.
Enjoy your holidays. And there's some folks making some contribution via the WhatsApp, and we get this one out the way first. Compliments of the season to everyone. I want to say thanks for the filling in of the pool on the Mount Hadman Road. I don't know how long that will last because the heavy trucks are driving through. I want also to complain, of course, about the amount of water that's been placed in the honey? The amount of water that's been placed in the honey. There's more water than honey. I think people should be vocal and not afraid to speak up about when things are not right. The reason why there are so much issues in America right now is because people are afraid to talk up and the wrong things that are going on. We do have another caller via WhatsApp. Let's go to the WhatsApp line and say good morning. WhatsApp caller, you're live. Good morning and welcome.
Good morning to you, GT, and good morning to all the listeners.
Good morning to you. Good morning to you. How are you this morning?
I am very well, thank you, GT.
Compliments of the season to you also.
Because listen, if I don't do it for myself, around now I see it as taking an inventory. Mm-hmm. So nobody can do it for me. I am the one who would see how many things, what I have to throw out. You understand?
All right.
Then after that, then I can get helpers to do it. But I'm the one that must go through the deep cleaning to see what to throw, what to keep. Because over the years, we can accumulate a lot of things. While I was cleaning my wares, I saw a nice coffee mug that I got from one of my listeners in Trinidad who I never met. But when I was about to leave, it came through the mail. Thank you, cousin Josephine. I never met the person. I don't know who it came from. GT, there are nice people. There are nice people
so
in the
true.
world still.
I agree with you about 100%. You may have never met them, but they show the compliments, and so you have to appreciate it a whole lot.
Yes. We focus, because of the news around us, we focus a little bit too much on the negative side of the world. Yeah? We have to thank God for our blessings. Not to say we're not mindful or we're not paying attention, but we are blessed, so we must thank God for our blessings for the time being. Yes?
So true.
Right. Yes, so I would like to again wish all the nice people out there a good season. And again, I want to warn parents to pay attention to the gifts. GT, I saw a very interesting one on sale. It's a cactus in a flower pot. It speaks. Well, I came at home and I Googled it myself.
All right.
It speaks, yeah? Mm-hmm. But it repeats what it hears. GT, one must be aware of that toy if it's in your home. You understand?
I'm getting where you're coming from.
Because it repeats your voice. Huh?
I understand totally where you're coming from.
And I'm saying that is an example of the strange toys that are around. And earlier on, I did warn parents about those AI toys that the children might go crazy for. Make sure they know what they are bringing in their homes. Yes? Be careful, because the world has gone, leaps and bounds, as you may say, gone beyond our time, our old people time. But still, we are warning them don't bring things home that can cause trouble, because this cactus would record your voice or whatever voice it hears. Yeah.
Right.
Can you imagine how much confusion that cactus could bring in the house?
So true. As simple as it may sound, it's a little bit concerning. Yes.
Yes, and it's just a little. It looks like a little innocent toy, but you can Google it yourself. Cactus, speaking cactus in a flower pot, and you will see. You will laugh too much. They put it in front of a child, and the child screamed, and after a while, the cactus screamed. You hear the child voice screaming. The little child pitch it away. Yeah.
All right.
So that one is a technical one, but it is an example of where toys are going these days. Yes.
All right.
So all the best to everyone. I was listening to that caller earlier on the health and privatizing health, and I just must throw this out. It's amazing that you get better performance from the same staff once the hospital is privatized. It is amazing, GT. It is amazing. Yes?
All right.
Thank you again, and all the best to all my friends, my relatives, my friends up in Ladig, where I was born, all my relatives where in Springs, where I lived for a while, Lothers Lane, where I grew up. People just realizing I grew up in Lothers Lane. When I tell them I knew Blue Danube as a little boat shop. Yes, because I went to Anglican High School and I lived at Lothers Lane. I grew up there. Yes.
All right.
So I want to wish, so I have a little time now to make contact with them. When I meet them, I get all my hugs. So all the best to everybody. Yeah.
Thank you also.
And to your mom too, to your mom, because I believe I know that lady.
Yeah, but my mom has passed on. But
oh, she did?
Yeah, she did.
How long ago?
Going on 3 years now.
Oh, well, that was really quiet.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you. Right. And enjoy your holidays to come also.
Yes, thank you. Bye-bye.
All right. 435-2041. We do have another caller. Caller live. Good morning. Welcome.
Good morning, GT. Compliments of the season.
Same to you, my brother. How you doing this morning?
I'm feeling wonderful. I'm on top of the world. I'm just grateful for the most high mercies ever, every single day that I live.
All right. Great, man. Great.
Yeah, let wisdom be established in our time. And cognitive dissonance seems to be something that's taking prevalence in our society. The reality of the fact is that there's nothing, right, politically, that wasn't done, or what was promised in the manifesto by Deacon Mitchell and his administration that wasn't fulfilled. And the initiative, imagine right now, they're trying to get 30 doctors or 30 students to attend the university so we could have better doctors in Grenada and stuff like that. And the pursuit of trying to have every single family member of a household in Grenada to get a university degree. This is what you call futuristic thinking and innovation and thoughtful planning, right? And succession planning for the future of our Grenada. And I'm asking people, right? We do have our different sides and we do have our beliefs. But at the same time, there is no perfection in the human domain. But let us be realistic, let us be fair, let us be truthful. Remember, this administration will call young, inexperienced, they don't know what they're doing. And you get the feedback, how the Prime Minister is loved. You get the connection that he's making with Africa right now, which is so relevant to today's needs. The education system, the raise of salary, and the creative. We cannot stop talking about creatives, and I'm passionate about that. Right? So, GT, I just wish everybody a Merry Christmas. I wish even the opposition party, and I wish every church member, every pastor, every leader, every priest, every police officer, every nurse, every doctor, every announcer in Grenada, I wish them all the best. And GT, I'm still waiting on you, right? You know what I'm talking about.
All right, man. Have a good morning, bro. And enjoy your holidays to come. Take care of you and the family, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Hey, folks, we due for a break. Let's take it. When we come back from the break, we got much more, of course, on the program this morning in terms of your calls. There's more in terms of comments on the WhatsApp that I need to throw out. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Don't touch it down.
buying sharks, buy the best, which is as good.
The Accounts Department thanks you for your continued support and cooperation throughout the year and extends best wishes for a prosperous new year. Happy holidays.
This Christmas, may your joy be loud, your blessings stay on full volume, your peace coming crystal clear. Season's greetings from Graphics and Hot 98 team. Happy holidays.
Community Development Organization invites you to our Christmas West Indian breakfast. Sunday, December 28th at the Mount Morris Community Center grounds. Come enjoy local breakfast delicacies, all made by the residents of Mount Morris, which includes a vegetarian option. For this breakfast, ham and turkey will be included. Breakfast price only $25. Only $25. Also available on sale, pastries, Christmas cake, and a solid bar. Bounce and castle for the kids, and local farmers market. Live music by the Octane Band and DJ Slick on the ones and twos. This Christmas breakfast will show our appreciation to our patrons with our free raffle giveaways. Sponsored by Black Squatch Rum, Hubbard's, Glen Graphics, Power 95 FM, PartyGrenada.com, Dynamic Realty, Bryden's, Grenada Duty Free, formerly Duty Free Caribbean. You don't want to miss this breakfast. Merry Christmas, everyone, from the Mount Morris Community Development Organization.
Welcome back to our listeners. Welcome back, viewers, once again to The Point. Wednesday, the 24th of December, Christmas Eve day. Good morning to one and all. And just before we move on, there's this from someone is saying, thanks to the last caller. Remember that the argument of today will pass, and let us not forget that he who rules today may not agree with. He who rules today we may not agree with, but we will be a bigger and know that leaders change. We will be bigger and know that leaders change. That's a comment there from someone via WhatsApp. Caller Live, good morning, welcome. Guess the caller was not ready for us. 435-2041, 435-2041. Let's go back to the phone line. Caller Live, good morning, welcome.
Hello.
Caller, good morning, you're live. Go right ahead, please.
Yeah, hello. I'm here.
Caller, good morning. You're live. Go right ahead, please.
Hello.
I'm not sure what's happening. 435-2041, 435-2041. The lines are open. Let's hear from you this morning. Whether you want to call in via the WhatsApp or you want to call the direct line, feel free to do so. Let's go back to the phone line. Caller, you are live. Good morning and welcome.
Hello.
Good morning. Go right ahead, please, caller.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Now, I want to reinforce things for we in Grenada to understand. My reinforcement is that to strengthen the bond. Now it's time that we realize when we say that somebody is educated, he is fit to live and fit to live with. Not academic education is not education. In other words, a man could be an educated man if he knows how to forgive somebody or to encourage them to do good or to put them straight by giving them some form of counseling. When I say counseling, you don't want to have them in a class. According to what you say, people should learn and would learn right and wrong. Then you could say, if a man or a woman, when I say man, I'm speaking generally, is entitled to live. In other words, he's educated. Not having an academic education and you do not know how to cooperate, whether with your wife or your keeper or possibly your friends. You should know when to walk away from disturbances. According to the conversation people are keeping with you or you are keeping with them. So it's best to walk away from them instead of encountering them with warfare. This is what education means. A lot of us believe because we have 40 CFC, we are educated. In other words, once you're fit to live and fit to live with, you are educated. It doesn't matter you're working for $10,000 a month or a day, and yet you are causing disturbances in the country, in a country, not in the country, in a country, then you are not fit to live. You should be able to do things in your environment that would help possible the people. But a lot of us do not want to take good counseling. We like to say, go and fight, hit him back. You should encourage people to be cooperative. That's the problem with us in Grenada. Everybody talking about government. This government do good, this government. But we have to band our jaw together and build the country. Build it. I don't mean to take a stone and thing, you know. If we educated and we educated more than other parts of the world, we'll be able to build our economy. And people should learn to do something, have a skill. When I say a skill, you should be skilled in talking, you should be skilled in being a mechanic, you should be skilled in doing a manufactured job. Anything you're doing, you should try to do it perfectly. Thank you very much.
Thank you, caller. All the best.
Understand what I'm saying.
Thank you so much. Have a good morning. Folks, 435-2041, 435-2041. And we have a comment from someone via the WhatsApp. He's saying, Grenada seems to be doing great. Enjoy it and consider helping out your loved ones in the diaspora. Sometimes we always think it should have been the other way around. Eh? Anyway, let's go back to the phone line. Caller, you are live. Good morning and welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning to you. How are you this morning?
How are you, JT? Happy season greetings to you.
Thank you so much, and same goes back to you.
Yeah, thank you. I am just calling it for Flo again to put back the channel they take out. People want to see news and they want to see what's going on in America and Venezuela. Please put back the channel. Thank you.
Thank you. Also, so I certainly hope the folks at Flow would hear your plea and they will certainly make the necessary adjustments. Let's go back to the phone line. Caller, your life. Good morning. Welcome.
Jay, brother, man. Good morning, brother.
Good morning, man. What's up with you this morning?
I'm fine, my brother. Happy holidays.
Yeah, same to you. Same to you.
You know, Jay, we are boiling to just being like, I think we are close to being a dog right now as farmers. Man came and buy our soursop. And he said, he's not going to pay same time. He said, if this soursop go, then he pay. If you don't go, don't pay. If you ripe, you pay us half. What farmers are resort to right now. So farmers come right now. If thing happen, farmers get money. If it don't happen, you don't get money. So, go back to the point I made earlier on sometime in the closed marketing board. I said when the closed marketing board, you don't leave the vendors to call the shots on the farmers. The farmers will be like in the wind. And look what's happening right now. The vendors are calling the shot on the farmers. Hey, listen, if you go, they pay. If you don't go, they don't pay. If you ripe, they pay you half of the price. So you're just like a little boy now. And to me, people was chanting and raving, close the marketing board. Close the marketing board. Because you're losing money. But the same people are happy to pay rent for a man living in a house in your own country. I don't know how these people thinking. If they're really smart or they just don't care. How can they be happy to pay for rent for a man to live comfortable? You got to close on the sector that helping farmers to market the goods and make money and assist the family. This is so strange. Grenada, not the happiest place in the world. Secondly, brother, we had a free barrel system going on right now. One barrel get 80?
I haven't received any.
Good. So those that we receive, I'm saying that you're happy for you.
I don't think it's likely that I would receive any, but
the majority of Grenadians didn't receive that at all. They didn't get no release. I'm just saying that. Look at it in St. Vincent. Friday win just a couple weeks ago, and he have what we call a VAT-free day with the ordinary man and woman.
But Kola, because that has happened in St. Vincent, I sometimes worry when we think that particular way. Do we have to do it here in Grenada also?
Hello?
I'm asking the question. Yes, it was done in St. Vincent, but do we have to do it here in Grenada also?
No, but what I realized in St. Vincent, it makes more sense than if a barrel. If a barrel only helping people in the diaspora to come back home on holiday, and they would boast for you. They had to buy nothing in Grenada. All this stuff coming from it in the barrel. But the ordinary man like me and you, so not really benefiting. They don't really make sense to Grenadians. But it's that system, the free VAT day, to give us that opportunity to go and shop, buy what we want.
Well, governments have the right to offer various incentives, all right? And the government of Grenada chose to give the free barrels. St. Vincent, it was more or less of a campaign promise that was delivered in terms of the VAT-free. So, the comparison has to be varied a wee bit. You understand?
Yeah, well, I'm just looking at the part that affects people the most. The VAT-free day affects ordinary people more than the free barrel, because you ain't doing anything in a barrel, so
I understand. Sometimes it just worries me that we always, as a nation, we always want what we see others do, that we must do it too. I always feel about coming up with our own ideas. If you understand where I'm coming from, I don't think because X did it, we have to do it too. I think we lost the caller there. Probably the caller. I sometimes do have a problem with that, why we think that particular way, because X did it and it was maybe successful. That Y should go do it, and hopefully it is going to be successful for Y. I sometimes do have a problem with that in thinking along those lines. Let's go back to the phone line. Caller, you're live. Good morning.
Nice. Thank you very much. Good morning.
Good morning to you, sir.
Well, I would just like to say compliments for the season to everyone. I hope that they enjoy themselves. I would like to speak a little bit about, well, not much really, I'm sure, but Auntie, are you there? I hope you're alive still. I hope you're getting along all right. I think you and I are almost in the same situation. Probably, as an old person to 1 foot and whatnot, people are not studying. People treat me a lot of scorn on the street. And I'm the kind of person who, I'm maintaining about over 200 yards of roads, long before burial, long after burial, right up until this time. I also like to talk to the lady on Port Joseph Hill and hope and wish that she has a good Christmas holiday and whatnot, etc. Also, I would like to say to Mr. Ronald Stewart, because this gentleman has been a man who over the years has been assisting and keeping me up, rather than probably the government who has the moral and legal obligation to do so, and I had to be on the street, on the road, and calling and talking and whatnot. It sounds as if it was an embarrassment and whatnot to people and whatnot. But I am still not satisfied with their performances, with what they are doing, and how things are happening, and whatnot, etc. And there are many other different people. In closing, I would just like to share. For the whole, it's not now, 40-something, 50-something years, I've been seeing things in my sleep, and they've been coming to pass. And I can tell you one thing. I was in prison, and I saw that a leader will come from inside of there. It did happen in 20 And just night before, a black dog bit me, and I had a staff in my hand, and I well walked it. The morning when I woke up, I called a friend of mine, and I explained the dream to her. She went ahead and she played this dog. And she was successful. She called me this morning and told me, all right, she'll give me $40 because of the amount of money that she played and she won. And I can tell you, for the entire of this year, every month of this year, once or twice, I've been having dreams and I've been seeing things. Well, I shouldn't say dreams. Reality is vision. This is it. I wish everyone a happy holiday. Thank you very much.
Thank you, caller. Have a good day yourself. Folks, we're due for a break. Let's take it. Will be our final break for the program for this morning. And when we return, we get back to the final segment of today's edition. We'll be right back after the short break.
This Christmas, let peace be the trend. Let love and goodwill prevail among all men.
A message brought to you by the Royal Grenada Police Force in collaboration with the PBC Choir. Thank you.
The Mount Morris Community Development Organization invites you to our Christmas West Indian breakfast. Sunday, December 28th at the Mount Morris Community Center grounds. Come enjoy local breakfast delicacies, all made by the residents of Mount Morris, which includes a vegetarian option. For this breakfast, ham and turkey will be included. Breakfast price only $25. Only $25. Also available on sale. Pastries, Christmas cake, and a solid bar. Bunks and castle for the kids. And local farmers market. Live music by the Octane Band and DJ Slick on the ones and twos. This Christmas breakfast will show our appreciation to our patrons with our free raffle giveaways. Sponsored by Glaxco.
Welcome back once again, listeners and viewers, to the point for today, Wednesday, the 24th day of December, Christmas Eve day in the Spice Island and other countries around the world who do celebrate Christmas around this time of the year. We do have a caller. Let's go over and say good morning to the caller. Caller, you're live. Good morning and welcome.
Hey, good morning, JT.
Good morning, bro. How you doing this morning?
Not too bad, man. Getting a white Christmas. And
having a white Christmas. Lucky you. Lucky you, man. Lucky you.
JT, just kidding. No.
Lucky you. How you doing? How you doing otherwise?
Everything is good, and JT could imagine that I didn't even put up no Christmas light, no Christmas tree this year.
So you didn't plan on celebrating it this year, man? We'll
be doing
expecting the merryman this year,
but no, kind of just something small.
Okay, okay.
JT, it will be not my habit if I did not wish you a happy Christmas, you and your family.
Thank you, and the same goes out to you also.
For the season, and for being patient with me. I know sometimes I call ask a lot of questions.
Man, I have. It's something that has always been part of me. Patience is something that I have, have in abundance. So it's not a problem.
All right. Also, you and the family of GB and also Godfrey and others. Yeah, I'd like to wish you guys a Merry Christmas. Also, my family in St. Patrick's, Birch Grove, and in Guave. Yeah, I'd like to take time to wish everybody a safe Christmas. And then, JT, what do you think about we bringing 9 mornings in Grenada?
As I said to a previous call, as I mentioned to a previous caller, things that works in other islands, may not always work here. The ideas that may seem to have worked properly in other islands, or for some reason it may not work here. So I don't always gravitate towards that. Let's do it because we see somebody else is doing it. I don't always gravitate towards that. So.
I'm looking for JT. What I'm looking for next year, that for new and better things, And
so
then,
true.
I know a lot of people will be partying because I've been listening to price of party, man. It seems like people have money because the price of party is so high. So I hope. As Mr. Bonnet said, also Mr. Bonnet want to wish him a happy Christmas too. And GT, I hope that we try to conserve a lot of things, not go hard on the drinking and the spending and everything, because there is always a brighter tomorrow,
I agree. Great advice you threw out there.
New Year's. Yeah, especially going to the New Year's, you don't want to start on a low level,
I agree.
So once again, GT, all the best, be safe, and I'm looking forward to talk to you. And GT, you promised to look into something for me?
Yes, I will send you that information. I do have your number. I think I've taken a look at it there. I have found out the information for you, but so I'll pass it on to you. All right? Don't worry about it.
Okay, GT, one more thing. I heard a caller mention about the sauce up. And GT, I did a research on the skin of the sauce up, and it's very good for people who suffer with acne. Okay. So maybe we should consider that the skin of the sauce up. Don't just.
So maybe you should come back to Grenada and start a business, man. You never know, right?
Well, I'm looking into it. I want to come down when they start with the hospital. I'm thinking about it. I want to do some
to contribute. Okay, man. All the best.
All the best, my friend.
You too. Take it easy. We do have a final caller for the morning. Caller, you're live. Good morning. Welcome.
Hey, Jay, sorry for being the last caller. I want to give somebody a chance. But Jay, during the elections in different islands in the Caribbean, it somewhat promises the same thing. You hear anything you talk about one university graduate for each household in Grenada. That would be said to all the islands then by the campaign in all different countries. So most of the policies that countries in the Caribbean carry is the same. When I say that can work, it could work. I've seen for myself in St. Vincent that the ordinary man and woman, they're saving thousands of dollars. With the back every day. Just imagine that, though. You go and shop and buy a television, and you can save $500 just like that. So it would help the people. It would help the people. Just like Jay said, free barrel. I mean, some get, some don't get. Who cares? Nobody cares. I mean, have a nice Christmas.
So you're practically saying it's something should go across the board than just that in particular. That's what you're really saying.
I'm saying that it affects the ordinary man and woman on the ground.
No, I'm saying you're saying whatever is offered should go across the board, that everybody gets be part of it. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, because it's better like that.
Okay.
It's better like that. They're giving the foreigners all the benefits.
Okay. You too, man. All the best. Enjoy your holidays, man. Hey, folks, that's where we're going to take a wrap for today's edition of To The Point. I want to thank everyone who called in and on today's edition of To The Point. I want to thank you a whole lot. Certainly wish you an enjoyable day, what's left for it today. And Christmas Day's coming tomorrow, Boxing Day. Enjoy it to the max. Enjoy your day. Have fun with family and friends. And I certainly would like to speak to you again after the holidays. So, be careful in whatever you do. Do not overindulge in anything at all. Have a good one, folks. That's why I say goodbye for today's edition of To The Point. Peace out, folks.